Welcome, ladies and gentle colts, to
Phillies and gentle colts.
Phillies and gentle colts. Well, I almost had it right.
Yeah.
To another dramatic reading.
Third time's gonna be the charm, I guess.
Yep, of ponies. I guess this time I'm gonna be your narrator and dialogue.
Oh, trust me. Last time it failed miserably, but I will post bloopers of that after this.
And I hope that he at least does some commentary. I don't want to be the one just reading this all by myself.
Well, I quickly learned how shitty I am at narrating, but yeah, I guess I can kind of add in my voice if that's what you really want.
And last time I didn't do too well on the voices because it was the Cutie Mark Crusaders. They have high-pitched voices, and I can't do a high girly voice very well.
Well, I can.
But, well, easy there, Mickey Mouse. We don't need you. Go back to your hole.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, this one is called A Late Night Joke.
Which is
Zecora and Pinkie Pie. And this one is not humanized, so you're going to have a lot of hoofing here. So,
hooray! Yes.
Without a further ado, Late Night Joke. Zecora woke up to the sound of heavy knocking on her door. Umbao nungaing zai kwa kwa, she cursed. Min dai kwa pundo zao. She got up from her bed and stumbled her way to the front door. She bumped into a wall and knocked a mask off. The pounding continued. I'm coming, damn it, I'll be right there. This better be good or you'll be one dead-ass mare. Zecora threw the door open wide. Pinkie Pie was standing there. She was looking as pathetic as only Pinkie Pie could. Her big blue eyes were pleading up at Zecora. Curse my eye, is that Pinkie Pie? Come in, what is wrong? Tell me now, and don't be long. Pinkie said in a sort of sing-song voice as she bounced through. Zecora's door, my apologies. She turned around in the light. Zecora could see perfectly well what was wrong. Pinkie's tongue was extended, swollen, and covered in blue spots. Zecora rolled her eyes and groaned. Pinkie Pie, you stupid whore, she mumbled under her breath. You've been rolling around in the joke some more. Mm-hmm, Pinkie nodded. Tell me why, Pinkie Pie, Zecora said. Pinkie Pie only shrugged her shoulders. Well, obviously you'll need a bath, the spa's closed, and if I do my math, my pot's too small. Help me with my tub, or you'll feel my wrath. Zecora's little hut was sparse. She had no indoor plumbing. She did, however, have an old sheet metal bathtub in the back. She dragged it out into the living room. Pinkie tried to help, but there wasn't much she could do with her swollen tongue. Zecora had to fill it with buckets of water from the creek that flowed nearby. She heated the water in the cauldron over the fire before pouring it into the tub. Once filled, Pinkie Pie jumped in with a splash. She said. Zecora couldn't help but laugh. Pinkie Pie, you're a clown. Keep it up and I'll drop this frown. Now sit here, relax, splash and float. I'll go get the antidote. Mm-hmm. Zecora went back and returned the vial of poison joke remedy. She upended it into the tub, but only a small amount. Oh dear, I hope that's enough for one full dose. I think it should be, but it will come close. Scrub yourself until you're raw and pink, and take some time for your tongue to shrink. Isn't she already pink?
Yeah.
How does she get any more pink?
That's the joke!
I get it! And I apologize, I just now realized my Zecora was a little British for a minute.
So I think it's okay. I don't think anyone's gonna care. Doing pretty good so far.
Pinkie began scrubbing as she had been told. Zecora started picking up her house as Pinkie washed up. She hadn't been expecting any visitors. She noticed a faint blue trail extending from her door to the tub. It must have been poison joke pollen. Pinkie must have had it all over herself. Who knew why she had it all over herself again? Zecora grabbed a broom and started to sweep it out of her house. As she did so, she noticed the faint blue traces on her legs. Oh no, Zecora said. Have you gotten it on me? This can't be good, I have to see. Zecora ran over to a mirror and screamed, Oh God, it's Dr. Seuss!
Beat me to it, you asshole. I had it down, I was gonna make a witty joke, and you just go and ninja me.
Jago!
Jago up your ass. I'm done, like, just no. God. See, I think it's better if I just, like, don't say anything at all. I should just leave.
No, stay here, Austin. You have to be here with me. I can't read this thing seriously.
I won't like it.
Okay. There were light patches of pollen all over her body. It was probably more than enough to cause a reaction. She let out a wild scream and leapt into the tub with Pinkie Pie. Water splashed all over the brim over the brim and onto the floor. Exactly. There simply wasn't enough room for the both of them. They were nose to nose. Their legs were wrapped around each other. And so they started to scissor. Really? Again?
Yes!
I'm going to stop saying any comment that comes to my brain. I will let you beat me.
You go right ahead, because I just... Okay, to be fair, that time I wasn't going to make that specific joke, but I was going to say something.
Oh. Both pairs of eyes were wide with surprise.
It's a rhyme.
It is a rhyme, before Zecora even said it. A smile slowly grew on Pinkie Pie's face. Pinkie Pie, I'm not amused. You're welcome, you have totally abused. Pinkie's smile only continued to grow. She tried to laugh, but it came out in muffled spurts. Zecora opened her mouth to scold Pinkie again, but she slowly closed it again. And again, and again, and again, and again, and again. The angry scowl on her face slowly faded. Her mouth slowly rose on both sides. She started to smile, then laugh to herself. Pinkie Pie, what will I do? I just can't stay that mad at you. I can't resist, you're just so random, nothing left but to wash in tandem. It could be worse in this briny broth. Let's get it over. Where's the cloth? Pinkie tried to hand her the washcloth over to Zecora.
The hell?
'Cause we can't type today. I cannot English today. I've worked my entire... It wasn't easy. They
type, apparently.
They could barely bend their legs anywhere that they needed to go. In fact, they found it easier to get their legs around each other than anything else. Awkward-sized tub aside, I think we'll do fine if I scrub your back and you scrub mine, Zecora said. Pinkie nodded. Pinkie started washing Zecora's back. Zecora's muscles started to relax. Maybe it was because the relaxing made moving around in the small tub easier. Maybe it was because the water was nice and steamy and hot. Maybe it was because Zora had been woken up
Zora?
from... Yes, Zora. We now have Zoras in this story, sir. Zelda is a part of ponies now. Maybe it was because Zecora had been woken up from a deep slumber only a few minutes earlier. Maybe it was because Pinkie was slowly massaging her back.
Wait. That means we have 3 new elements of harmony. There's, wisdom, power, and courage, right?
Yep.
See, that just makes it more confusing.
And Colt is the one of power.
Oh, Colt 45.
You bet your ass. But whatever the reason, Zecora positively melted into Pinkie's legs. She didn't exactly fall asleep, but she had passed into some state of consciousness in between wakefulness and sleep. Well, don't let her fall in, Pinkie Pie. She will drown. In fact...
Oh, wait, she has to breathe? My bad.
It felt like a weird kind of dream. She became a little more alert when it was her time to scrub Pinkie's back. Pinkie's back was soft and wet. It was just plain fun to scrub it. It's okay. She liked the way Pinkie wiggled and jiggled in her legs.
I couldn't hold it all in.
The way Pinkie wiggled and jiggled in her legs. She even giggled a little. Hee hee. Zecora felt like it was a game, and she was having fun playing. Zecora loved the way Pinkie responded to it. She felt uncharacteristically giddy. Zecora didn't realize how long she'd been scrubbing Pinkie's back. It must have been for some time. She noticed that the bathwater was starting to get cool. Zecora stopped scrubbing and took a moment to gaze into Pinkie's eyes. Zecora hadn't realized how intensely blue Pinkie's eyes were. So very blue. Like you're swimming in the ocean. She could lose herself in them for hours, as if in a trance.
Or in an ocean.
Or an ocean. She almost wanted to kiss Pinkie right there and now. Why? What would Pinkie think of her? It was totally inappropriate.
Whoa!
Thoughts like this never came to Zecora. Maybe it was the warm bath getting to her head. Still, she could hardly fight the temptation. She even opened her mouth a few times and meant to lunge forward to kiss Pinkie, stopping only when she realized Pinky's tongue was still too swollen.
I mean, that wouldn't stop me, but whatever.
Just gotta kind of go
Just
for
more
a
tongue to wrestle.
deep throat. Open wide. Oh! And so Pinky then flummoxed Zecora.
I was too busy laughing, you Jago whore.
I'm whooping that ass on these Jagos.
It's because I'm just too paranoid to say it and have no one laugh.
I know.
You have an advantage here. You got balls of steel.
I've got balls of steel. Between the both of them, the antidote was taking a long time to be effective. The longer Zecora sat there in the bath with Pinky, the more she realized an intense wave of eroticism was coming over her. She felt downright horny. Well, at least you got it. That's kind of blunt, don't you think? Even for a black pony, that's a little blunt.
Nothing's too blunt for black ponies.
Not this African bitch.
Well, technically she's not a pony, she's a zebra.
Yeah.
So wait, is she white or black, or is she both?
I counted her stripes. She's actually black with white stripes. I paused the episode and counted them. She almost felt like reaching down and playing with herself. Almost. It was a warm bath, after all. Maybe